Víctor Salas.
Good morning, buenos dias. First of all, it's my honor to be here. It's not honoring anybody. Now, I'm here to kind of give you an overview of what we do at municipal court. Try to answer a few questions that I may be able to answer. First of all, municipal court is a criminal court. They handle all Class C misdemeanors, primarily violations of the Texas Municipal Code and some violations of the Texas Transportation Code. The majority of the infractions will be traffic tickets, so it might be a lot of your customers. We also handle other Class C misdemeanors, a lot of youth violations, curfew violations, minors in possession of drugs or alcohol, some disorderly conduct. A Class C misdemeanor by definition means that you can only be fined. There's no jail imposed on that unless you don't show up to court, then there's going to be a warrant for your arrest. The maximum fine on that would be $500. Let me give you a few figures on the municipal court. First of all, we have 62 employees. There are 5 elected judge trial positions. There are 2 appointed judges, and there are 11 associate judges. The 5 downtown trial courts are the elected judges, 4 elected right now, and myself appointed. We have a jail court every morning for people that are caught that evening or the day before on warrants. We bring before the municipal court at 7:30 every morning, and we adjudicate those cases unless they decide not to plead guilty. And there's just thousands and thousands of those cases out there.
What are the violations?
We get
I told you,
every
traffic
day.
violations,
Code
We also
violations
have
such as
an
environmental
fees. Anybody here?
situations where people don't clean up their yards, people don't vaccinate their pets, things or register their pets. We have being in parks after hours, shoplifting, theft cases under $50. Like I said, disorderly conduct, curfew violations, and those minors in possession cases. Our sentencing alternatives, like I said, if you're found guilty, you're going to get a fine. But we have a variety of sentencing alternatives. The most prevalent one, most popular, is defensive driving, where we give a person 90 days to take the class, to pay their court costs, and turn in their documents, and the case gets dismissed. And you can get that by right once every year. And the judge has discretion to grant it more than once per year if you've already taken it. I'm a big proponent of defensive driving from personal experience, because many years ago I got a ticket, and I took defensive driving, and I learned. I used to be one that if I saw a yellow light, I'd punch it. Directly across from a very experienced attorney. We have our trial attorneys, our chief trial attorney there has been practicing, I think, close to 30 years. So we have some very experienced prosecutors, and it's not to say that you can't win, because it has happened. But I want to let you all know that if you, especially if you come in front of my court, you will always be treated fairly, you'll be treated with respect and with dignity. And I encourage people to, challenge your tickets if you feel that, you're given a ticket erroneously. That's what we're there for. We're there to listen to the public, and I think that we handle cases in a very expeditious manner. Yes?
Judge Salas, thank you very much for being here this morning. One question that I have for you is something that affects everybody here, and that is curb stoning. And so, do you ever hear cases about curb stoning?
In the 3 years that I've been there, I've never had that, and I saw that. I never even heard the term before. I'm not sure.
It's illegal sale of cars.
No, I know that, but I saw the sign. I'm not exactly sure if that is a municipal ordinance. It is, and we've never had at least I haven't had a case involved with it. It's not that it doesn't happen, it's just maybe that the people haven't fought it. But and I'm seeing here that also Barnett, the Texas Motor Vehicle Board, the enforcement section. Mr. Barnett, is there a particular group of people, code enforcers, that go out there doing this?
We have a lot of code enforcers, but they don't enforce this. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about this morning. We're paying those people out of our tax money to represent us, and I think those code guys should be doing this. Instead of picking on us poor business guys that are paying all these taxes.
Yeah, I will definitely hand this over to people, you probably can too, to our city attorney's offices. And because I have yet to get one of these cases before my court, and I'll ask the other judges too, but I have not seen it.
You're right, maybe they have fight them.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
They just pay the fine.
Maybe they just don't, there's many people get tickets that just go and pay them, even when they feel that, that they're not guilty. And I think one of the things is that having to go to Northeast, if you live in, say, Socorro, well, that takes a lot of time. My dentist, before I was a judge, called me and said, Victor, I have to be in Northeast. I have patients all morning long. Can you represent me in the Northeast? I said, yes, no problem. Because the attorneys don't have to go up there. We just file a waiver with the court, and then they set it to court. But you, as a citizen, don't have to go up there. You can just go to your, like I said, to your local substation. That's about all I have. I wanted to make it quick. I know people have work to do. It's still a weekday, and we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, but we're all still here working. Are there any other questions that I might be able to answer? Y para los que no hablan, no entienden inglés muy bien, aquí voy a estar si quieren venir a preguntarme en español, aquí estoy para servirles. Muchas gracias por su tiempo, por permitirme hablar con ustedes, and thank you, Mr. Verde. I really appreciate it. Okay? Thank you.